everybody, today I'm going to show you how to do an oil change on a DD15 engine. This is of a Freightliner Cascadia, but for any other Freightliner with DD15 engine, the process will be very similar. So the first thing I recommend you to do is to open the oil filter that is located right here with the ratchet. Open it so all the oil that is inside the housing can drop to the pan and you can drain it at the moment to drain all the oil. The housing is open, as you can see, so we're gonna leave it like this so it can drain all the oil. Okay, using a 1/2 inch dry extension, we're gonna open the drain plug. Okay, now we're gonna open the drain plug, but we're gonna place something to collect the oil. Okay, meanwhile we're waiting for the oil to get completely drained, we're going to remove the fuel filters and replace them. Using the 36mm socket, we're gonna remove this filter housing. This is the first one I'm going to replace. Okay, to remove the fuel filter from the housing, we just need to pull the filter and pull the housing to the opposite side to release the clips inside. Okay, the filter is out, the housing is right here. Remember to replace this O-ring that is right here. There is a O-ring. And we have here a new fuel filter kit. The new fuel filter kit comes with the 3 filters. The big filter, the medium filter, and a small filter. So we have the 3 filters here, the ones we're gonna replace from the housing right there. So we're gonna place the new filter on the housing, and we're gonna replace the O-ring that we have here. Remember to replace this one and to position the O-ring in the right place. Okay, I already replaced the O-ring. I have the filter right here. To insert the filter inside the housing, all we need to do is to insert it inside like this and align it and press it down very hard to insert the clips. Okay, the filter is on position. Now make sure the filter freely move around like this inside the housing. And now we're gonna remove the plastic and we're gonna apply some grease around these seals in here and the housing seal right here. Okay, the big fuel filter is ready for installation. We have some grease around the seals. All we need to do now is align it to that little pipe right there. Then you can see, align this little orifice. You need to align it like this and press it down and then screw it. After this, we just need to use the 36mm with the 3/8 dry ratchet to tie the housing. Okay, we have the big fuel filter replaced. We're gonna go to the screen filter. Then use this little one. So we're gonna use the same 36mm to remove it. Okay, the process of removal and installation of the filter is very similar to the big one. We're gonna pull the filter to the opposite side and the housing to the opposite side to release the clips. They are located right here. You can see these clips. In this case, we can actually see the clips. So we're gonna pull it, and then we're gonna replace the O-ring that is right here. Here's the new screen filter. To install the screen filter, all we need to do is to press, align these little clips to the orifice that you can see right there, and then press it down to lock it. Okay, now with the screen filter on place, we're just gonna apply some grease to install it on the housing. Now we're just gonna install the filter inside the housing like this. Just press it down and then we're gonna use the 36 millimeter to tighten it. Okay, now it's time to remove this medium filter, the last one right here. We're gonna use the 36 millimeter socket to okay, the filter is out. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna pull the filter to the opposite side of the housing, and then we're gonna replace the O-ring. And then to install the new one, we need to press the filter down to insert the clips in here. Okay, the final fuel filter is ready for installation. Now we're gonna prime the fuel system inside the housing. What we're gonna do is use this primer pump right here to make the fuel level go to the top. Just prime it like this until you can see fuel coming from right there. Okay, with the fuel almost to the top, we're gonna insert the fuel filter. And we're gonna screw it. You can see that there's some fuel coming out, that's good. So now we're just gonna do some primer so we can get all the air out. And then we're gonna use the 36 millimeter socket to tie this housing. Okay, with the housing, all the housings completely in place, all the new filters in place, we're gonna keep priming the system until this primer pump gets tight. Okay, after replacing all the filters right there and priming the system, we're gonna replace the fuel water separator right here. We're gonna use this wrench. You can buy it at any Freightliner dealer or online. We're gonna remove this top cap. Very easy. And before removing this belt right here, we need to release the valve right here to remove the fuel thing is right here. So the level it needs to go down in order to don't make a mess. So we're gonna place a container right here to catch all the fuel that is going down. Okay, we're gonna place the fuel water separator wrench right here, and we're gonna open this so we can remove the fuel filter. Okay, the fuel filter housing is off, and we have the water separator right here. All we need to do is pull it up very gently so we don't make a mess. Okay, to insert the new fuel water separator, all we need is to align it to this orifice right here, to this seal, and just press it down like this. Just be gentle to don't make a mess. Okay, until it stops. You need to feel it stops, and that's all we need to do. After this, we need to replace this seal on the fuel water separator housing. It comes with a new filter, and we need to replace the fuel filter housing cap right here. Okay, with the new seal, it's time to install the cover, the fuel water separator cover. We're gonna insert the screw right here. We're gonna press down, and with the other hand, we're gonna rotate that screw so the fuel water separator housing gets tight. Okay, after that, we're gonna use the wrench to tight really good the fuel water separator housing. Okay, we have the fuel filter housing on place and secure. Now we need to add some fuel to it so we can place the cap. Okay, the fuel level is okay. Now we just need to place the cap, the fuel water separator cap, and tight it with your hand. Don't over tight it. After replacing the fuel filters, we're gonna replace the oil filter, because now, after waiting over 15-20 minutes doing the whole thing right here, this oil filter is completely drained. As you can see, there is not much oil coming out. Here we have the new oil filter. This is the number. The new oil filter kit comes with the oil filter right here, and comes with the new o-ring and the crusher washer for the drain plug. To replace the oil filter, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna pull the housing to the opposite side of the filter so we can release the clip inside, and we're gonna remove this o-ring and replace it with a new one. Okay, we have the new oil filter right here with the new seal. We're just gonna insert it inside the housing. We're gonna align it and go down, and now we just need to screw it down. Just be sure the aligns perfectly with everything, and then you need to use the 36mm socket to tighten it. Okay, and after replacing all the filters, we're gonna place the plug, the oil tank plug back. We're gonna remove and replace this crusher washer. Okay, with the drain plug on place, we're going to tighten it with a small ratchet. Don't use a big ratchet, otherwise you will get it so tight, and next time you want to remove it, it will be really hard. So all we need to do now is just to tighten this, don't over tighten, and that's all. Now we need to add the oil to the pan. Okay, after adding the oil, we're gonna remove this pump from here. We're gonna place the cap, and we're gonna prime the fuel system again. We're gonna prime it until we feel it tight before starting the engine. So once you feel that this pump is very tight, it's time to start the engine, so the cranking time will be minimum. Okay, the engine is running now. Make sure that the oil pressure goes up. As you can see, it's going slowly up, which is okay. Okay, now we're gonna leave the engine running for around 20 minutes, and then we're gonna shut the engine down so we can check the oil level. Okay, with the engine off, we're gonna check the oil level, but you have to wait around 10 minutes to let the oil go down so you have exact level. Because if you check it right away, it's always gonna be low, so you're gonna add oil and then it's gonna be overfilled. So check it after 10 minutes, and that'll be all. So this is all I'm going to show you about replacing the oil on a DD15 engine. If you have any questions about this video, just comment below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Please like the video, share it, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and have a great day.